Thanks for joining me on another one of my quick videos. Going to be doing things a little different today and talking about a live action television series, Star Trek the original series, out on Blu-ray. It comes in a standard edition Blu-ray set that is just a plastic case, or you can get the limited edition Steelbook edition. I had already started to open this and then thought what a great opportunity to unbox together. So I stopped and stepped outside real quick. So let's get into it. We're just going to open this up since I already have and see what we got here. So this is Star Trek, the original series. It aired in 1966. It had an original pilot and then was later refilmed with some of the original cast with a whole new cast, which is the ones that we all know and mostly know and love. The first set in this Blu-ray disc is going to be the yellow steel case. If I can open it up. That is one thing I will point out about this set, that the discs are kind of hard, or the cases are quite difficult to get out of it. It does have a median divider in here, and it's to keep the cases from scratching each other. So I do appreciate that it is there. However, it does hold them pretty snug. So I would not suggest trying to remove a case while standing up or from a high distance, because you don't want to drop these. They will bend and dent, and the way that they are manufactured, it's really hard to fix or replace them. You can't just pull the artwork off and stick it in a new case. So just be careful with them. This series, or the first season here, does consist of all of the episodes in their original airing format and their remastered format. Basically, it's all the planets, special effects, explosion, things like that have been enhanced. I personally like it. Some people don't, because it puts real high HD elements on, almost HD elements. So like the people and everything, I mean, they've been remastered pretty well, but the visual and CGI enhancements are a little too much. So they kind of pop out a little bit more than the rest of the film. But it really doesn't bother me. I actually appreciate the time that it obviously took to do that. So, and unlike other series that have been remastered and updated, they didn't actually change the storyline. The discs are stacked on top of each other. That is something that I did not like about the original or the standard edition, which I did own. I actually had received it this week. I didn't realize that it was going to come in an exposed plastic case, and so I returned it. I did know that these ones were also going to come stacked. However, the stacking on them, the mechanism is much stronger and better well put together than they were on the standard edition. So the CDs do stack on one another. When you press this in center, there's not a release, so be careful when pulling them out, because like I said, you don't want to break these cases. There's really no fixing them if you do. I'm only going to remove one side of the CD disc so that you can get an idea of what the back artwork looks like. A really nice touch. I would imagine that each case is going to have different artwork on the inside, just like it does on the outside. Now, I did cheat a little bit, and I did a lot of research on this set since I was doing a return and swap out, so I kind of already know what to expect with the rest of it. So I'm just going to show the rest of the set kind of quickly, and then talk about what I like and what I don't like. I'm not going to go too in-depth in a review of this release, because there's already other videos on YouTube that do a really well job about it. So what I'm basically focusing on is the packaging and the setup of this edition. Now, the middle disc, you can't really get your fingers in between those spacers right there, so you've really got to shake it. I mean, like, this is not as easy as it looks. So like I said, you don't want to do it from afar because this is not cheap. The standard edition with the plastic case was $49.99, and this one was, I think, either $63.49 or $67.49. Basically, it was a $17 upgrade for it, but I felt that it would be worth it because I feel like the discs are a little more secure in these, even though there's more in a stack than they were in the standard. In the standard edition, it was like 2 CDs per ring, but they weren't good rings. In fact, when I opened it up, there was like 3 discs floating around inside the case, and luckily it was Blu-ray, so they didn't really get scratched, but had it been the DVD version, they probably would have been damaged. Anyways, again, on the second one, they've got some artwork in the back. I'm not going to remove all the discs. Like I said, there's other reviews online that really take this whole thing apart, but packaging is great. It's a very, very sturdy steel case. The inlay is real nice. I mean, I can see where it does pop in and out if you ultimately had to fix it, but who knows what trying to find the pieces for this would be like. And then lastly, if I can get this back in there without bending it up, the final case, which is also going to have this piece of paper that I'm going to show you in just a moment. The final case is the red case. Now this one on mine, it came really scratched up and dented substantially. I don't think it's going to show up here, but there's really bad dents up here. It's scraped right here. It's got scratches all along here. So, you know, whether or not that would constitute a return is up to you personally, but this is an expensive box set. It's only 3 seasons long, and it is still up in the $70 range, and if you buy it at retail price, it's like $120 something. So just make sure you get a good one because they are pricey. Now the piece of paper that I wanted, sorry, that was my son trying to come out front right now. He's 4. This piece of paper right here was stuck to the back of the Blu-ray case, just with some of those like little glue dials, you know, that you can peel off. I'm glad that I took it off gently because this is the only piece of media inside this set that tells you what are on the discs. It tells you what's in each season, and it is also the only piece of media in here that tells you about all the special features on each season. I'm not going to go into all of it just because, like I said, there's other videos that do a way better, more in-depth review. But as a packaging flaw, I would say this is major. And it's very flimsy. It's the only one you get. So be careful removing it. The nice thing about it is that it doesn't fold over the top, and it's not oversized, so you can actually slide it in behind the last case. But yeah, that's probably the biggest main thing that I don't like next to the CDs being so stacked on top of each other. I think there could have been one single divider in each case to help separate some of those discs so you're not having to remove so many to get to the 3rd or 4th disc. Some of the stacks have 4 discs in them, but they are Blu-ray, so I'm not too worried about them getting messed up. If they were DVD, this would be a straight return immediately. But I knew they were going to be stacked, but I knew they were going to be stacked better than the standard edition. So just keep that in mind. I do like to watch my media. I love taking it out. I love the special features. I think there's something, you know, a type of connection when you're actually putting your media into your player rather than just going straight digital. I went full digital route for a while. I think it was one of my biggest mistakes. So now I'm recollecting everything that I already once had physically. Take care of your items and enjoy. And that's pretty much my review like I said, take care of the back piece of paper. It's the only one you get. And just watch out when trying to remove the cases because they are snug. And I hope that helps you make your purchasing decision. Have a great day. Add me on Facebook at Super Anime or Comics, Anime, and Cartoons Club and Movie Fan Clubhouse. I'm also on Discord under Super Comics, Anime, and Cartoons Club as well. It is free to join, and I hope to see you all there. Enjoy your night.